This is not a simplistic problem. It isn't solved easily.
Within hours of yesterday's shooting, the inevitable discussion over gun control had begun.
Is this just okay? Is this just all right that 100,000 people a year have bullets go through their body?
And with the flag over the White House at half-mast, President Obama himself has raised the issue.
So we have to come together, and we're going to have to take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this from happening.
But will anything really change? Is the massacre of young children a shooting too far even for the pro-gun lobby? Recent history at least says not. They once feared President Obama. Shortly before his 2009 election, the shelves of gun shops were emptied because they thought he would tighten the laws. Yet after the Aurora cinema shooting, he said nothing.
He has not ever made gun control legislation of any sort a political priority. Neither is it a priority for anyone in Congress. If you think about the 1960s, politicians were being shot left, right and centre. President Kennedy, Senator Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. More recently, Gabby Gifford. Even when politicians are the target, politicians will not put their necks out and try to end handgun control access or assault weapons access.
The last legislation of any significance was in the 1990s. President Clinton signed the acts introducing background checks on people buying guns and a ban on some semi-automatic firearms and on magazines holding more than 10 rounds. And following the Columbine High School massacre, he once again called for tighter controls.
We must strengthen our gun laws and enforce those already on the books better.
Yet that semi-automatic firearms ban expired in 2004 under George W. Bush. And even following the Virginia Tech shooting in 2007, when 32 people were killed, President Bush evaded the question.
On the gun control debate, and there's inevitably going to be a debate, as there should be after an incident like this, I think now, my own view is that I haven't had time to reflect, nor do I know all the facts on what took place. I do know now's the time to help heal these hearts.
But any debate in America always comes back to the Constitution and the right to bear arms. And behind every debate is the National Rifle Association, a gun lobby so powerful they make and destroy political careers. Outside the White House yesterday, a crowd gathered. Today is the day, they said. But many will believe that is just wishful thinking.